Are you ready? Because you're going in. I'm not going in, you are. It's not blocked. I bought a tool. It's actually Thursday night and it's 6:15. And some of the keen beans like to come down a good bit before 7 o'clock. So this is our tool. This is the thing. This is the thing. I don't know what it's called. What's it called? Drain crank spring in drum, 7.6 metres, not suitable for toilets. I think the thing is that if you use this just on your toilet, that pointy end bit there will scratch your enamel. I've already scratched the enamel here, not supposed to scare hole. It's not exactly, it's not a show home, is it? So, but I've disconnected the toilet. It's still disconnected, so we're not going in via the toilet. I realise this is probably not very interesting, but equally, maybe you've got a weird fetish. Let's see what happens. What you do is, you have this thing, and this is like all coiled up in this drum which spins, turns, you see, and what you do is you feed this down into the drain, and then when you meet resistance, which is presumably the blockage, you lock it off here, you lock this off, like so, and then you turn it, you turn this, it's got a handle here that you turn, and as you can see this thing flops about, crackers, hold on, right, the point is that down in the drain, this, I don't know if you can see that pointy end bit there, drills into the blockage, drills into the tissue paper and jobby and whatever else is down there, and then pull, and it pulls the blockage out. Yes, I don't think so either. Ow. It's just oh, there's stuff on it. Oh, the smell. I can smell. It's actually not. Oh, that's minging. I'm really not happy. I don't really want to do this. I don't want to, because you don't know what's going to come up here. I could catch a pike. And you spin this thing as well, and you can feel that corkscrew thing digging in. That's toilet paper, even so. Oh, look at that! Just look at it! The smell in there is... it's basically an extinction level event in there. And he's like rodding the drain and he's hoiking it up and just like laying it on the floor. Honestly, that cubicle is covered in shit. That whirring noise you can hear is, I'm going to have to tell the guides to go in the kitchen door, hold on a wee second. We'll give them a discount. So yeah, that whirring noise is an electric version of the thing that I was poking the jobbies with, that round thing that I had with it. So basically all it does is it drills into the blockage and then you pull it back and it pulls the blockage apart, and you drill in and you pull it back, and that's what it is, and that's a heavy duty version of that. there was an unwritten rule, this is like for all the time that the hall's been here, that nobody goes for a number 2 in the hall because the toilets were never that pleasant, so no one ever went. But now that they're just a lot nicer, I suppose, not blowing my own trumpet, but they are a lot nicer than they were. People are obviously go by that smell. They're definitely using them, so we'll need to rough them up a bit so people stop going for jobbies in the hall again. It's not good. I think we might actually give this one to the guides for free. He's still in there. Baby wipes, by the way, that's what he's wiped out of it. So I should have taken a picture before I actually started mopping. This is like about 1/10 of what it was like. I mean, look at this. That is all poo. It's got poo on my door. That's poo. There's poo on the wall. I could even get in here. That's my fault, I did that. But look at that! Look at that, it's like poo! My marigolds. These are the kitchen ones, but I'm putting them in the bin, don't worry, I'm putting them in the bin. Look, there's even poo up there. I have forensically cleaned these toilets. I mean, it wasn't like painted on the walls, but it was definitely splattered up the walls when he was doing all his plunging and stuff. There's no way I could have got that out either with what I've bought. It's not meant for blockages like that. Anyway, the advice that he gave was, because that toilet's still not flushing properly, is that we need to get a survey done. It's something to do with airflow. All the other toilets are fine, it's just the accessible toilet, which is a bit of a pain. What we need to do though is we need to put signs up saying don't flush wet wipes down the bogs, because that's not good. When you've got a building, and we're really lucky as a scout group to have our own, it is a useful resource for the village, and it needs to be used, but also needs to be looked after, which I don't really mind, but my mind did that, because that smell, I mean the smell's gone, but I can still kind of, you know, it's a memory of it.